Have you ever watched a financial video and felt like the person explaining it was speaking an entirely different language? Like every sentence was filled with complicated terms and charts that somehow made money feel even more confusing than it already is. Honestly, that feeling is exactly why this channel exists. Because the truth is, most people aren't bad with money. They were just never taught how money actually works. My name is Rina, and over the years, I've spent an unhealthy amount of time studying financial systems, investment strategies, and the psychology behind why some people quietly build wealth while others seem to stay stuck no matter how hard they work. I became fascinated with a simple question. Why do two people earning the same income end up with completely different financial lives? One person slowly builds assets, freedom, and security, while the other person feels like they are running on a treadmill that never stops. Working harder, earning more, but somehow always ending up back at zero. That difference almost never comes down to intelligence. It comes down to understanding the rules of the game. And here's the strange part. We spend over a decade in school learning things like advanced algebra, historical wars, and the chemical structure of a mitochondria. But almost nobody teaches us things like how credit scores actually work, how debt quietly compounds against you, or how investments slowly compound for you. So we graduate feeling educated, but financially confused. We sign student loans worth tens of thousands of dollars without fully understanding interest. We open credit cards without realizing how the system profits from our mistakes. And then we spend our 20s and 30s trying to figure out why money always feels stressful. That's the gap I want to close with this channel. RinaInvests is built around one simple idea. Financial knowledge should not be complicated, intimidating, or reserved for experts. It should be simple enough that anyone can understand it, and powerful enough that it actually changes how you think about money. There are already thousands of finance channels on the internet, but many of them fall into two extremes. Some focus on tiny tricks like skipping your daily coffee, while others push risky, get-rich-quick ideas that rarely end well. Neither of those approaches solves the real problem. The real problem is that most people were never shown how the financial system actually works. And once you understand the system, you start seeing money very differently. You stop chasing shortcuts, and you start building systems that grow wealth quietly over time. On this channel, we're going to break down complex financial ideas using simple animations and clear explanations. No complicated jargon, no hype, just practical ideas that help you build a stronger financial foundation. We'll talk about things like how compound interest actually works, why housing decisions shape your financial future, how wealthy people structure their money differently, and how small systems can create massive long-term results. Because wealth is rarely built through one lucky moment. It's built through consistent decisions that most people ignore. Quiet decisions, boring decisions, but incredibly powerful decisions over time. I've seen people earning six-figure incomes who are constantly stressed about money. And I've seen people with average salaries quietly build impressive financial security. The difference isn't how much money comes in. It's what happens to that money after it arrives. This channel is about shifting that perspective, moving from simply earning money to actually owning capital. Because once your money starts working for you, something powerful happens. You gain options, you gain flexibility, and eventually you gain freedom. Now, I'll be honest with you, this channel is also a journey for me. I'm experimenting with animation, storytelling, and new tools to make these ideas easier to understand. Some videos will get better over time, some mistakes will happen, but every video will be focused on one thing: helping you understand money in a way that school never did. Your future financial life is built by the decisions you make today. And the more clearly you understand the system, the more control you gain over those decisions. So if you're ready to stop feeling confused about money and start building real financial knowledge step by step, you're in the right place. Welcome to Rina Invests. Let's start building your wealth together. Make sure to subscribe if you want to learn how the system actually works, and I'll see you in the first real video very soon.